YouTube otherwise. It's me, Cement Ted, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, honey, you're good to go. Hey, Bonafides and YouTube otherwise, it's me, Cement Ted. I'm back, girl. What's going on? Hold on. I forgot this part. Okay, I can get with that. Honey, it's me, Cement, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here on time, honey, baby, darling, you're good to go. What's going on there, y'all? I done came back. Like I never left. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Come on in the chat. Let me know that you're here, honeys. And we are going to get into Black Mafia Family. Season 1, Episode 6. Guess what? Season 2 already been greenlit. Like it was greenlit 2 episodes ago. So Starz is bringing back Black Mafia Family. So we're probably not going to get all the way to the international player type that they had going on and all the rappers and all that stuff right now. In this season, I bet in this season we're just going to stay with them growing up and getting started and stuff like that. And y'all, honestly, that's a good pace. We don't need to go get all the way to the end and stuff like that. You know, we can get about 10, 12 episodes and stuff like that, and they still be youngins and kids and stuff like that. We don't have to get to everything. We can do 3 seasons. We can do the rise, the good times, and the fall. And then if you got something really good going on, which I've been over at their pages and stuff, and Meech is still in jail. He's in jail for a couple more years. And Terry is out. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do the comeback, like a 4th season for the comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Hey, okay? Baby. I'm finna give y'all some Instagram pages, okay, real quick. And these are Instagram pages of the real people, okay? So this is why we wait on the folks to come in. If you want to see where these people are at, I'm sure y'all got good sense and can go find Instagram pages, but I'm gonna just give it to you right now, okay? Oh no, I don't have time for Monica. Okay, so if you want to follow Terry Flannery, who is the baby brother, the smart one that's supposed to go to school, you would want to go to Southwest 263. If you want to follow his son, you would go to SWT, but it's SWTEE 263. And if you wanted to go to the dude who is actually Little Meech's, Big Meech's son and is playing his daddy in this show, you want to go to Lil Meech BMF. LILMEECH BMF. That's all I got right now, because I like some of the people that I've been following with that crew, you know, with them and stuff like that, actually have not been shown in the show yet. Okay, like their character has not been shown in the show. But when they do, we'll go follow them too, see what they got going on, see what they letting out. And baby, if you want to see some bad throwback pictures, honey, you have to go over to Southwest T 263, who is actually Terry Flannery, the actual guy. You got to go to his page, baby, and go all the way down to May this year, because that's when he got out of jail. Baby, the throwbacks are heavenly. The throwbacks are everything and more. You have to go visit Southwest T263 on Instagram, okay? The throwbacks are everything, baby. I mean, and if you grew up in the 90s like me, you were just like, yeah, you are feeling the poses, you are feeling the backdrop, you are feeling the floor-length furs, you are feeling the jewelry, the hair, the lipstick, the makeup. Go check it out. He does a Flashback Friday pretty often. But when he first got out, he was just, you know, paying homage to those who had fallen and to those who were, you know, were the homies in the family back in the day. And now he's been just keeping up with what he's been doing regularly. Okay. Is Terry still with the lady on that new reality show, Queen something? He keeps saying, I'll always love you. He has a picture of her from this summer, and him and her and giving each other a kiss on the mouth and stuff like that. I don't know if they're still together, but he definitely has a deep love and affection for her, and it seems she does too. So I don't know if they're still together. But what's up, Skip It? Okay, thank you for being the first in the chat today. Dang, dang, dang. Okay. So, baby, this is episode 6 of season 1 of Black Mafia Family. We're gonna go ahead and get into the review because people are taking too long to get in. Okay, yes, okay. Oh, let me turn on my hold on one second. Let me turn on my phone so y'all can call in if you want to. Whew. What? Okay, yeah.
Welcome and thank you for choosing.
Okay, I think this should work. Okay.
You're helping people around the
Oh
world
Lord, come
communicate
on.
for free. You are the only participant to the conference.
Okay, so we got the number going. Lord. All right, y'all. I really had a good time. So today, earlier this morning, I watched this show for fun. Just for, my pure entertainment, my enjoyment, and just because I was waiting all week for this freaking episode, right? And then I watched it just now to get the notes and everything and to be more thorough. Okay. So y'all, I'm really, really prepared. I'm really like super ready to do this. Okay, hold on. Make sure that's the right number. Okay. If someone calls and it doesn't let you in, just let me know. Okay. All right. So let's talk about it. Okay. Episode 6. I think it was called Serious Business, something about some business. Why I didn't know that every time it opens up, that it was like a throwback to back in the day, like to when they were kids or something like that. I didn't notice that. Somebody had to bring that to my attention. I like, oh, I just was watching. I wasn't even noticing that part. So this is what killed me. So it opens up, Meech is rolling up in his car. And the thing that just is getting me, and I ain't even in the hood. I don't know the hood like that. I'm gonna be asking y'all some of what was going on by some of the conversation that was going on, okay? You rolling around with a raving lunatic out here. I don't understand that. A raving lunatic is out here. And you just rolling out. So when I see him roll, I'm like, what the F is going on, right? He roll up on the corner store. It's some little kids. Oh, I don't know nothing about living in no ghetto. I'm sorry, y'all. So I don't know about having my son and my children out at the corner store around, folks living out in the hood, and anything can happen and shootouts and crazy stuff. But anyway, so he rolled up in he's like, hey, what's up, little Curly? He's like, little Curly, ain't Curly, I'm 12 years old now. See, and listen to the street code. So he 12 years old, he think he a man. Now, most 12-year-old boys really do think they're a man. But he think he a man to be really sitting up talking to the upper the local drug dealers and stuff, just like Meech and them did. And I'm just like, what is the street code? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the street like, yo, can you get us? And then who was? I would have been scared as hell to ask somebody grown, because I guess Meech is out of high school and grown. Somebody grown to buy me some beer. Yo, we want a 40. He was like, man, I'm bring y'all some soda. And I was hollering because I was like, and bring him some Oots chips. I'm okay. The first time I ever had Oots chips, it was somebody from Detroit. Okay. So do y'all know what I'm talking about? UTZ, whatever flavor you get with them freaking chips. The impact of the flavor is gonna be like on that ass. Okay. I am like all the way here for Oots chips. Who likes Oots chips? Let me know in the comment section if you're in here. So he come out with his head all down, and then he mighty confident. And baby, we see Omar roll up, not Omar, baby, because that he was like Omar. with that singing mess he was doing in the end. Okay, Lamar roll up to. I'm mixing up the wire. Lamar roll up on him like with a big old baby. I was looking at this. Is that a Draco? Girl, because don't even get me started. Like somebody trying to get me to buy a Draco, right? And I'm like, I don't know. I ain't even Oh, I need some more water. I was like, that ain't the Draco. I don't think that was the Draco back then. I don't know what that was. A sawed off something. I don't know what it was. Okay. Well, he rolled up with his little black trench, black half trench, because I don't think he even went down to his ankles. Rolled up just shooting willy nilly all basically if he was shooting at me, he was shooting into the store. You know what I'm saying? But he could have been shooting into the window of the store. The kids rolled out because they were like, oh, I'm gone, right? Folks standing outside in a neighborhood start shooting. How the hell all them times he shot, Meech ain't never get hit, and Meech didn't have no gun on him. He didn't get no gun to at the end. Seemed like to me to the end of the show, end of the episode. Well, baby, I was like, here you go. Now you finna get shot up, acting stupid. But baby, who was around the corner was his security detail. I said, okay, Meech. I was gonna say you out here stupid with it, real dumb, right? But let me tell you what got to me, y'all. And listen, I said, man, if I was watching this at 16, 17, and the difference between me watching then and me watching it now is I'm sitting here like, baby, look at all these bullets going. Damn, it's down the street, it's around the corner. Look at all these houses and cars. And I could have been in there cooking me something to eat, sitting up watching, what TJ Hooker and them, and got shot. And this is what I remember when I always say a bullet ain't got no name on it, and stray bullets, and she was the baby was hit by stray bullets of gang gunplay. Girl, they love gang related in Oklahoma. It's gang related, all right. I didn't get enough, but I'm here. Hey, lady, in respect to the chat. What's up? What's up? So I was just like, damn. So when you get older, you start looking at stuff different. And I'm sitting there like that was crazy. And then I'm not trying to skip, but then for the Detective Brian to roll up on them later and didn't get them, but this is who did it, but you don't wrap nobody up and send them to the jail. That don't make no damn sense. And then what was they even talking about? We'll get back to that later when Brian comes by. Like, so you knew who did it, and y'all didn't go get nobody. You knew who probably shot up the building that the store was in, shot up some windows out some houses, or shot up somebody's lawn jockey, shot up somebody's car, or shot somebody's lawnmower or oil can, whatever. And y'all, you didn't go and police them and get them together. Because the hood logic is for me. The hood logic is like, okay. So what tripped me out is okay, now they going over to the house, right? And the mama over there looking crazy. She don't want to go out the place after last episode. She seen that the boys had that white girl on them, them bricks on her. Oh, so I was trying to see if somebody had called in. She don't want to go nowhere. She's upset. She's emotionally distraught about all, her boys are in the street. Your boys in the street, girl, you just found out your son sell drugs. One of them is supposed to still be in high school, supposed to, okay? Why is he not in the room with the door closed and locked and you can't go nowhere on restriction? I don't know what kind of mamas this is that we're dealing with. I don't be understanding. I don't be understanding. You know what I'm saying? It made me look like you want the money a little bit. That's what it made me feel like. It made me feel like you want the money a little bit. Because if I don't want you selling drugs and you out there selling drugs, and I find out you was out there selling drugs, you ain't coming in and out of here. Here we go. Shit. I'm sorry, I was watching TV earlier. You ain't coming in and out of here. Got us in here. Got us literally in here scared to death. Okay, there we go. I like it the other way. I should have left it the first way, because now I'm looking like Queen Latifah. Okay, hold on. Let me put this back in here. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Mm. What? We're just gonna leave it like that. Okay. So anyway, yeah. I'm trying to understand if you think they in the drugs, why is you hold up in your room and you ain't whooping nobody's ass, you ain't making nobody sit down, you ain't restricting motherfuckers, you ain't taking clothes out the place, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? And then the daddy ain't even home. So you mean to tell me y'all know y'all in some kind of danger for your life and the daddy ain't even home 24/7 securing the house? You making a big deal. I built this house with my own hands, but you ain't at home with folks. And you still got the girl going and you don't even trust your son to be in the house with y'all, but you trusting that he got a security detail on your daughter to walk her home to school. Somebody come holler at me. What's going on here? I'm losing it. I'm losing what's going on here. Let's see what y'all saying. Fine athletic. Hey, hi. See, I was watching your earlier live today. It was good and kind of have a story time. And you look like a French goddess. Love it. But this lady at Sharks ran with my food. Baby, listen, I don't mess with sharks no more. I used to love me some sharks fish, but it's greasy like a mug now. So I'm sorry that they got your the lady got your money out because I'm thinking you said ran with your food that they stole it. I'm so sorry. Skip it. She knew for sure once it was brought up at the hearing. I was like, she need that mortgage paid, so she kind of turned a blind eye. That's what I'm thinking too. Yo, baby, yo, what's up, King E? Like, who the freak? And thank you for the compliment, fine athletic. I thought somebody's calling. Thank you. So listen, why are all these things going down? And you Negroes know they selling drugs. You think they done murdered somebody. You feel like y'all life is in danger. What's going on? I don't get it. I don't get it. And then it's taking forever to well, they don't know where dad is at. Y'all taking forever to secure people, baby. Listen, if y'all was bossing for real, which this is my overall thought about Meech and them. They playing kid games out here with grown mug efforts, okay? Because the fact that Meech really only had a gun for real, in my opinion, from what I've seen, was at the end of this episode. Talking about you can take the detail off me because I'm gonna lay him down. Negro, you should have been laid that Negro down. You can't be letting him just roll around for days on end and stuff like that. You don't know where he is. Somebody from your crew should know where he is every moment. To the point that if he go down the alley, if he can get whacked off, that's what they do. Okay. I'm like, baby, I'm not even hood. I ain't ran no drugs or nothing like that. But I know Lamar needed to have been dead. And if I was a parent in any of this mess, there is no way that my daughter would be walking home from school. I don't care who, what girl, if they was walking like them folks was walking in that Michael Jackson video, like soldiers and stuff, right next to her, ain't no way she'd have been walking home from school. Okay, wouldn't have been no school, baby. Okay, and them niggas is still going in and out, in and out. Like when Meech went and got the daddy, when the mama wouldn't come out after went and got the daddy to church. And what was the daddy delivering? Well, somebody put that in the chat. What was the daddy delivering to the church and only got $5 to deliver it? So let me. Oh well, wait, $5 probably was popping back then. I don't know. Okay, so you know, you went and got the daddy, came back, y'all talked to you know, the mama and the daddy and them, or the daddy talked to you about it and asked y'all about it. Then y'all depart and then come back. It's too much of you niggas coming back and forth. What about the folks looking for y'all? Well, when they start looking for y'all, you bringing them to the house because they following y'all. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. Nope, had to get it back from her. She wanted to fight me with my food. Everybody stepped in, even the cooks. It was scary, crazy. Oh, I'm so glad that you are okay. I'm sorry about that, fine athletic. That is scary. Because you know crazy folks be hanging down there at sharks. Okay, my mama and grandparents would have hit us with y'all going down south for a while. Exactly. Just like Ohio is down south for Michigans. I thought I actually had to fight. I don't play. Okay. All right. So I was too through. It don't make no sense to me. All right. So now I do not know what was going on when Meech and Terry went to, I guess, Meech's house and had them bricks that the lady had given Terry. What was the conversation? Because it looked like Meech wanted to cook it, not Meech. Terry wanted to cook it further, like probably like step on it a little bit to make it expand some more. And Meech was saying, no, we don't have time for that. We don't have the manpower at the time. We already got our stash messed up. We got it back, but now we need to get out here and get our name out here and get, get to moving, because I'm trying to make some moves with somebody else to get another plug. You know what I'm saying? And we got to look like we on our shit and we making moves and we putting product out and we are the businessmen that we out here saying that we are. Is that what was going on? And Terry just wanted to keep it high school, keep it the way it was, and keep it like that. Is that what was good? Because to me, I told you, like, I don't speak hood, okay? I'm trying to catch it, get the context clues, but okay, I was like, what? Okay. So I made it make sense to me. Do I have it or not? Okay. So hold on, skip it. Meech was so sure about his move with Tiny. Now wasn't he? We're gonna get to Tiny in a minute, okay? Now, so now they didn't got a record store. Now, how you got a record store and you about 19? So did they go and like get somebody who had a record store, that girl, I guess that was her store. I don't know, she was young. Whoever owned the record store, and say, this is our stuff now to launder this money through and stuff like that. Like, I need to see where Meech is coming with all these business moves. Like, I'm loving just slow down. I'm feeling the family dynamic. I'm feeling the street dynamic. I'm feeling the fact that they still kind of kids and all that stuff like that. But slow down. Where did the idea for the record store come from? How did you get it? You know what I'm saying? Whose idea was it? Oh, like, slow it down. Well, at the record store, Meech comes in to meet with the possible new plug, from Tiny. Tiny, the one who got choked out last episode by Lamar. Well, when I guess word got back that there's some dissension in the ranks and stuff like that. We saw Tiny over there with Meech last episode. So I guess that's what they was talking about. Like, look, get everybody to turn against Lamar and everything, and y'all can like sync up with us, or we can like hand y'all off some shit, but we also need a plug. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of business deal. So Meech go over there into the daggone record store, and the dude was like, yeah, I'm walking around the store trying to see what y'all guys seeing, what y'all about. But on my way over here, I had heard some stuff. I heard that y'all went bad on your previous plug. He talking about Pat. Pat ain't laying back. We might not see Pat a lot, but Pat ain't laying back. I say Pat ain't laying back. Okay. So Pat done put him in the street bad, like, oh, they done turned on me, and I brought these little Negroes up and stuff like that. And all of that stuff like that, and so he was like, wait, man, I know you ain't really tripping off that, them rumors you done heard. This is Meech. And the dude Q, sorry, that's what the plug's name is, Q, he's all like, man, listen, I believe in what Tiny is saying. That's my dog. I believe that he would put me on the real people, but I got to look at you a little longer. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing nothing today. I ain't never say never, but we ain't doing nothing today. And Meech like, man, this some bull crap. You know what I'm saying? This some bull crap. Y'all, can somebody tell me why Meech just won't be satisfied with that female plug that Terry got? Thank you. I appreciate it. Somebody tell me that in the comment section. Why is Meech just not satisfied with this lady? I must have missed it if he already said it. Okay. Now, they're gonna have to get Pat too. And you see how they're not handling stuff all the way? It's like they to me, they're handling this stuff like it's a schoolyard fight or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see. Okay, because we are seeing a split with the brothers, where the brothers are they're volleying for control. You know what I'm saying? And Meech has his way of running stuff. Terry has his way of running stuff, and we're seeing where the divide is beginning to start between them. It's not ugly and nasty, but they have two different ways of conducting business. They're two different people. Okay, so now, can somebody tell me, is Terry a student or not? Because see, the people keep saying his parents keep saying he's supposed to be in school. He's in school, woo woo woo. But when he go to the guidance counselor's office, The man said, "Man, well, this is only for seniors and whatever. Maybe he's a dropout at this point because we ain't never seen him going to school." Okay. Um. So since you're not really into the school and stuff, bro, like you can come help set up and we can try to like get you somewhere to talk to somebody, you know. And I thought that was very cool of the school administrator, and also told that Terry probably really was smart because you know parents say their kids is together and stuff like that and all that anyway, you know. So for the school administrators to be like that too, you know, Terry really squandered away, you know, some potential opportunities on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm seeing here that Terry is like, you know, man, okay, this is what we doing, but you know, am I look at these other opportunities I could be giving up? I could be mixing up. Do I want to be a L7, a square? Wait, hold on. There we go. Okay. Do I want to be a L7 and just you know work hard, go to school, work hard, and make a life like that, or do I want to be fabulous and live in a lavish life and stuff like that and be a thug? And he's just going back and forth, and it has not fully sank in and connected with him yet as it has Meech. So that's why we see him going back to the school, still trying to weigh his options. But his mind is so scrambled with all of the, issues of the day and being a thug. Okay. Uh, he's all like, got doubts in his mind, can't even talk to the people. He talked to these niggas in the street like he would talk to the other people. Um, and he flubs up the freaking interview that he had, you know what I'm saying, with the man. Like he starts all cool, but then after that, he's all like having flashbacks in the middle of the damn conversation and can't answer the questions. And he just like the streets is calling. So I think that's right there his last that I think that may be his last opportunity to go straight or last contemplation of going straight. I actually think that. Okay. So somebody tell me while we're on Terry in the school, Lamar, you that crazy to go to the school? But you see, he went to school with a bat, not a gun. Okay. So you go to the school with a bat to beat him down. You thought you was gonna really get to him too, and to that bus move, and he had his security detail on him too. I said, boy, you is seriously on one. Like, why didn't you just wait for him to leave and follow him home? I don't know. I'm just still not understanding why it's taking days for Lamar to catch up with these boys and why it's taking days for these boys to catch up with Lamar. That's my issue. Okay. I was so mad when T messed up their opportunity. Exactly. Okay. What's up, Miss Sean J? So is Tiny living in the church? Was that a rent payment that he didn't gave the pastor? Okay. Tiny is living in the church. He living La Vida Loca in the church too. I really think that's what's going on. I'm thinking Tiny. You the man now, and as you got everybody turn. Well, we ain't on that part yet, but he gonna have everybody turn on whatchamacallit. You got a leather coat, a big old chain, a haircut, but you ain't got nowhere to live. That don't make no damn sense to me. It doesn't, the math ain't mathing at all, okay? Is that what he's doing? Is he living in the church? Yes, he's living in the church with the chief pastor. Okay. And then gonna give the pastor that money. Gonna give the pastor that money talking about some bruh. Okay, sorry. Can you bring me this real quick? Just some water. Look. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, up, up. All right. Living in the church, child. I'll tell you this ghetto life, baby. Living in a world of ghetto life. Okay. All right. Living in the church. Pastor Meg, he said he smelled weed and pussy. And he don't like it because he got to preserve the church. So baby boy giving his rent due. The rent is due to the pastor. He said, baby, this is the church. It's a big church. So he had to give a little bit more. I said, what in the world is going on? And did you see that fast tail heifer go screw him in the church? In the church. Baby, I was just like, these folks is crazy. But girl, it ain't even like no home. It's the basement of the church and you live in there and you supposed to be the boss? You trying to be the boss, or at least you giving the boss a lot of lip? What's going on? Thank you. Hey, why they mad? I love your reviews. I'd rather watch you talk about it. Your reviews sound better than the show. Well, thanks. I really like the show. I'm trying to turn my mom on to it. I think she watched some of it today. So, did anybody tell me why why the daddy was delivering to the pastor? And it looked like he was doing a food delivery. It looked like he was doing Postmates before there was a Postmates. What, what was in the delivery bag? And then why is their dad delivering anything to the church? And did you see when Meech came in to get the daddy, to take the daddy back home to see about the mama? The pastor didn't seem to care about the mama. He wasn't like, oh, anything I need to help you with. And but earlier it had been put in our mind that maybe the pastor and the mama had something going on. But the pastor didn't seem to give a damn. Okay, when Meech came in to my mom, you know what I'm saying? So they said, like I said, when he goes over there, he he right. And then did you hear how the dad corrected the pastor on the Bible verse that the pastor had quoted? And I was like, so the parents are very, not just the mother, because I was in the black shows, always just the mother that's, devoutly religious. Okay. So when they get home, I told you the boys are in trouble for selling drugs and why they got to move in the house that I built. And I was like, that's why that shit falling apart. See how bad that house looking back? And why we gotta move? It seems like y'all done killed somebody, y'all done did something. They talking about, nah, we ain't did nothing. So baby, when Terry went to talk to Meech and talk about, see, you done got us in all this mess, you know what I'm saying? Because you went and kidnapped that girl. And he was like, man, I kidnapped her, I ain't tied her up. I gave her ice cream, and so this is where you seeing the difference between them, not just in the way they handle business, you know what I'm saying? It's the way they know about like life and a lot, and just the stuff that they are going through and the things that they're doing. I think Meech really thought that it wasn't no thing because this my homegirl baby. I done gave her some ice cream. And Oprah was like, dude, you kidnapped her. You took her somewhere without her parents' fucking permission. And then now you got this nigga wanting to kill us. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, what's wrong with you, Meech? Meech is my favorite, but he's getting on my nerves lately, okay? What is wrong with you, bro? Hold on, y'all. If y'all want to join the talk, hold on. Thank you. Ooh, I needed that water. Oh, that's that mama told him. All right, y'all needed some water, honey, in my life. All right, now. And did you hear me say, man, if it was a kidnap, it was a soft kidnapping. I said, soft kidnap my ass, you'd have been in jail for the rest of your life if the police had got involved. So now they out to where the 12 boys, 12 street city niggas, whatever they are, they out there in the dark talking, hanging, corner hanging and shit like that. But did you hear Tiny mention Bennigan's? Girl, it was a shaking in my spirit. Who remembers Bennigan's? Ooh. Baby, I talks about IHOP and what's that one? Chili's. Ooh, that's when food became plastic right there. But all lady in all the food chains like that before 94, like Bennigan's. Ooh. Bennigan's used to be off the motherfucking chain. Remember they had that green sign and shit? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know about Bennigan's. Okay, what? Okay. I was like, girl, I was sick when Bennigan's went out of business in Oklahoma. I was like, oh my gosh, that was some good ass food, wasn't Bennigan's, where you can be something again. What was what was it? What did they say? What was their saying? I don't know. It was Bennigan's where you can do something again or something. I thought it was. I don't know. Girl, I had to go and Google the last one we had. Okay. Yes. That's when I was really young too. Bennigan's. Oh, poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. There was an old man named Michael. Girl, don't even make me remix it and start going beatboxing with it stuff. Girl, we were so ignorant back in the day. We had so much fun as kids. Oh my God, these kids don't even understand. So anyway, so baby, Lamar roll up like, yo, dog, we got to go roll up on them flenneries. We're gonna do. And I was like, wait a minute, the people didn't want to do it the last time. You back again? Back again? They back at it. They didn't want to do it the last time, right? So he roll up on her and Tiny talking again. I was like, okay, you wants to get messed up. And he was like, man, don't make me knock you out or something like I did yesterday or whatever, baby. The whole crew turned their gats, okay? They gat attack, rat attack, gats on them, head to head, all right? And I'm like waiting on Slick, trying to see what Slick gonna do. And Slick rolled with Lamar. I said, what is going on, Slick? Slick, you was sitting back like you was kicking sage advice, and you was the old head with the nerd with with the knowledge and shit. What is going on? And so they're not doing that stuff. They're not going after them. They just fine. We grew up with them, with the plenaries and stuff. They on their side. We on the, okay. Do let mind your business, okay? And honey, Lamar was outdone. He said, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh." You know what I'm saying? Listen, Lamar was too through when they did that. I think he was just like outdone that they was even gonna ever turn on him because he believed he's crazy too, and that everybody's scared of him. So wait a minute. At that point, when they all gathered up on each other, Detective, damn, start with a B. Brankin. What's the detective's name? Boykin. He rolls up again, not arresting niggas, and Gats is out. Again, not doing his job. All he do is drive and talk, drive and talk. Have y'all noticed that? All that detective does is drive, talk, drive and talk, drive, drive and talk. That's all he do. Oh, the white woman coming for him. They didn't put the look that man, the Hispanic man, the Hispanic partner of his, then put the white girl in his life. Okay, if you saw the preview for the next one, he should have known Lamar would turn on him once he gave up the stash. Wait, we're gonna talk about it. Yep. Okay. So what's the detective's name? Whatever name, he roll up. What was that conversation, y'all? What was the whole conversation about? All I got is that the detective told old boy that said sticks and stones, Slick, because he had said something about him looking like Billy Ocean or Frank Holiday or whatever his name. Stevie Wonder, somebody, and he was like, oh, sticks and stones, He's like, he looked at Lamar and said, tell this nigga's gonna be more stones and sticks. I said, come on, I like it. Yes. And then they he acts like he trying to get some kind of conversation or something out of him, and then ends up telling him he's stupid and he leaves. What was that conversation about? Y'all be quick, be swift. Basically a warning, trying to see if Lamar knew anything about what. Look, I'm lost. Sorry, I'm lost on this part. Help me, Sean. Okay, so Slick, baby, I'd have been gone. I'd have been gone when he took that belt off and choked that nigga in front of everybody. I'd have been gone for a long ass time till I knew that nigga was dead. Okay? I'd have been shown up gone. Who mentioned the dead bodies and people coming up missing? Who mentioned that? Baby, let me tell you something. I'd have been gone, baby. The detective mentioned, oh, okay, and they asked him if he knew anything. Okay, they was talking all them riddling me this and riddling me that. I was like, what the hell is going on? Okay, so Lamar asked, I guess Slick and Lamar living together. Because Slick come home the next day. It's during the day when Slick get killed. So I'm trying to understand, okay, so in between the night and then the next morning, you all of a sudden now thinking you gotta go. Talking about this nigga crazy. Or maybe it was just like some street lights coming in the house, or maybe it was at night. I don't know. And he running in there to go get his clothes and stuff. No, baby, I would be what they call gone. Okay. I don't understand. He walked out of the room to see if that was him. It was him. And he was like, what happened with you and Monique? Okay, wait a minute. So I'm sorry, I forgot this whole part. So Slick and Lamar have a conversation about, because Lamar is feeling like everything is being lost, everything's being taken away from him, and he's already a psycho. Okay, so he's like, where do I have it laid out here? The crew turns on him. Slick stays true, but he's talking to Slick and he's saying he ain't got no crew no more. He ain't got his family no more. He ain't got no money or no stash or nothing to make no kind of money. And he don't have no respect like, he did have. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, I don't know what to do. I just, and you gave up the stash, and he blaming Slick. And I'm just like, what? I don't understand. So you would want him to let the girl get harmed? I thought that was your baby. I thought that was your girl. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't understand that. So why are you really mad at Slick? Because you were you because it went the last episode. Lamar was gonna keep playing with them boys and not give up the stash. I just don't understand why he blamed Slick like that. So Slick again giving him some wisdom. That everybody want to kill the messenger. You know what I'm saying? He goes, "Hey Polo." He goes, "Listen, we ain't got to do all that you talking about trying to kill the Flannery boys right now. We need to do these other things. And if you really feeling low about your family and everything like that, I told you how to get back to Monique and stuff like that. And then we'll come back and we'll cut the water off on the Flannery boys." And then Slick says, "Yeah, right then. Baby, let me tell you something. If anything goes wrong with that plan," and I thought it was a plan in regards to the 50 boys. But he was talking about in regards to Monique, I guess. He says, if anything goes wrong with that, it's going to be more than the Flannery boys with their water cut off. Okay. So at that point right there, Slick, it's time to go, right? Well, Lamar goes over to Monique's house and he acts like he actually took Slick's advice and went over there like he had some MF and sense and try to talk to her decently and stuff like that. All you did was say, "Hey, Monique," she like, "Man, you got to be kidding me." It's like she wasn't ready at that time. But there he go, Bogart again. Remember, I told you he was a Bogart on everything, right? And you mean to tell me that now you got to kill Slick? So Slick trying to get his stuff together. Oh boy, and they were singing, "Can you stand the rain?" I don't know. It was something about some raindrops, but anyway. And oh boy was like, "Oh, he crazy as hell." Da, da, da. He in there getting his gun and stuff like that. He get up to walk out the door, and oh boy come in straight with the shank. Now I ain't never been stabbed in my abdomen, okay? But any nurses or doctors out there, is his reflex on his gun to be able to get that gun and shoot? It's I don't know. Like even when he went the second time and shanked them, now you're on your back with your hand all in your stomach. You couldn't pull it out and just muster something for the head, poop, 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 something for that head, that chin, poop, 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 nothing. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, girl. I don't know what was going on. Okay. I don't know what was going on, but Slick bled out, child, with the chain around his fingers and stuff. Oh my gosh. Fresh, his hair was just glistening. Go back and look at it when he was done. His hair was glistening. His little curls was popping, wasn't it? It's a trip. So baby boy just went on, looked at the knife, let the shit drip and shit, and just went on about his business. I was like, Lord, this is crazy as hell. So B Mick and Kato, they screwing and living together and shacking and stuff like that. They having sex and stuff. I don't know why she was covering her body. I don't know if there's something on there, some kind of tattoo or something like that, but she had to cover her body. And he was like, "What you covering your body for?" Well, Terry comes over. She got to hide. Terry comes over with the bricks. Okay. Now, in the car, a couple scenes before with him and Meech, when they having issues about how shit should be run and done, Meech told Terry to just give B Mick a brick, because because B Mick is his friend. I mean, he grew up with them, but I think B Mick is really supposed to be more Meech's age and running with Meech. Um, that's why he always talking directly to Meech. And so I guess what Meech was trying to do was like give him a brick to do whatever with that he don't have to pay us nothing on. Okay, the phone line is gone because my phone is dead. That he don't have to pay us nothing on. And let him gain some more trust, like let him start getting his own little shit to go together, and we'll give him some managerial type, what I'm saying, senior leadership type responsibility. That should kind of calm him down, what I'm saying. Let him be his own boss. Oh boy was like, Terry was like, man, I ain't doing that mess. I ain't messing with that nigga. Like when it was time to go get some shit done, he's still holding this stuff against him. When it's time to go handle some stuff, he was over there dealing with his mama and them. And his mom, he was gone talking about his mom was sick. So he's still feeling some kind of way about this. But didn't this happen in Canaan too? Didn't in Raising Canaan somebody was sick? No, that nigga was sick himself and couldn't go help put the work in. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, am I mixing this up? I'm not. But his mama, he had to dip because his mom was sick. So while Terry over there, he see Kato's stuff and put it blogs in his head, but he don't do what Meech told him to do. He goes and he basically sells the brick to B Mick with an obligation to send a return back. Hold on, y'all in here? Yeah, I think. Okay, so he can go sell, but he got to give them a percentage of it. And he like, hold on, you acting like I'm a corner boy or something. I'm a top-notch lieutenant. I done killed for y'all. Well, not for y'all. I done killed in the name of y'all and shit. And this how you treat me? This how you treat me, cuz? Okay. And so then he says, he gives him 2 more bricks. And it was like, I need you to chop this up and put the work in and step on this stuff, right? He was like, oh, when he gave the first brick to him and told him, make sure you get us our money back or whatever, he was like, we'll show you love on the return. And so then when he asked B Mick to step on them other bricks, he say, B Mick come and say, and I'm gonna show y'all love on the return. I said, oh, B Mick ain't to be played with. See, they got somebody looking a little bit too young. He cute, but he's just a little bit too young. But that girls and folks, we see a lot of in these movies and stuff, with these young boys have the mindset and the business acumen very early. And sometimes just the nuts early in life. You know what I'm saying? And so maybe we can see somebody with a more of a baby face be like, baby, y'all not finna turn me out and play me and trick me out. No. That's what I'm getting out of B Mick. What y'all feeling? What y'all getting out of big B Mick with that? Okay. So, like I said, Terry done seen Kato shit. Kato come out talking about we look like we coming up. We about to come up, right? And he's like, yeah, we gonna come up, right? But notice that when Terry was there, he was like, nigga, the gun you got, like, I hope they ain't the gun to kill J-Mo. And he was like, no. Well, I knew he was lying. Because later on, when he's cleaning that gun and acting all special about the gun, telling that girl Kato how special that gun is to him, I just feel like that's the gun that killed J-Mo, and they gonna get in trouble behind that damn gun still being out and around. What y'all think? Okay. Now, I finally see my damn commentary on Slick, right? Now, when we see Terry and B Mick and the crew, and B Mick is cutting up the crack and shit like that. Now, didn't we just see in that one show about the lady in, I don't know if they was in Detroit, where the man told her that, that was heroin. Okay, I guess they were doing heroin. Like, who cuts up crack with your bare hands? That was just something I had noticed. I was like, what is that? So they talking about they gonna franchise out basically. Like, we gonna give you the product and the setup, but you are in charge of managing how you get my money back in here. Okay. And we noticed that B Mick said something like, wait a minute, Dirk, or whatever the name is, some dude in the crew back there, They always get new folks in the crew. Um, it's stupid. He kind of dumb. He don't know how to run stuff. He's like, well, he gonna have to learn. I'm like, Terry, but you be acting like you be the one that's in the know and you know all the ins and the outs and the stops and the plays and stuff. But if Big Mick say the nigga dumb in the head, how he gonna get the bread? You know what I'm saying? Somebody understand that to me. Somebody understand that to me. So they all get a bag for them to go do what they want to do. Exactly. Now, so we see that Tiny is the new boss. Okay, I'm gonna go through that. Then the parents, girl, did you see the parents in there talking to each other by themselves, trying to discuss which son to save? Damn. They're like, look, we can take the $25,000 from the settlement and send Terry somewhere to school. We can save him. We can get him out the game quickly, and we can send him somewhere to go to school. But they were discussing. They were like, "Baby, we gonna sacrifice Peach because he in the street. He's too much. We just gonna let it go." The mama tried, but in the end, she was like, "Yeah, we gonna let him go." I was like, "Golly, all right." So Kato is slick, baby. Did you see how she told them dumb kids and that dumb dude Dirk? Okay, y'all seen what Lil Zane and them? How I know Kato set that mess up for Lamar to come rob them kids. I don't care what nobody said. You know, the parents are stupid. That's why they didn't get their money. Exactly. Okay. Because I could have swore I heard the lady tell them 3 days too. I remember something like whatever the time was. It was. I thought she said something. I don't know. Did she tell them it was gonna be 3 days or not? Okay. But I don't know how they thought they was gonna go months. Okay, I guess because it was only $25,000. They figured they them folks could throw that out in a matter of an hour. I believe Kato set them little boys up to get messed up, and Lamar took that little boy. And so we should know right then when he was able to punch that little boy eye blacked out like that he was willing to do anything to anybody, okay? Even kids, okay? So Kato is slick, you know, and I feel like she told them little kids to not only the dumb nigga to use the kindergartners, you know what I'm saying? But also told Lamar that that's what they were doing so they could stick them boys up, okay? Now, what y'all think? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that too. Okay. Now, Lamar, and then this is another thing. Lamar wants to hurt the Flannerys, but the Flannerys corner boys are still walking around. Ain't nobody getting killed. And all the other movies I've seen, baby, the corner boys, they'll take out all your corner. Everybody that's with you from the corner, they got beef with you. Everybody that's with you that is on the corner can get shot down if they with the crew that we don't like. That's what I always see in all the movies. So I'm trying to understand how his crew is rolling around with no target on their back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's time for y'all to face Lamar for real. It's time for y'all to face Lamar. It's time for y'all to get rid of him and anybody down with him. Okay? So the lawyer come through and like we said, tell them, baby, you can't be getting no $25,000 now. It's too late. The daddy get all mad and try to say, we knew you wasn't about nothing and you probably got some money trying to play us out like this. And I'm like, why is this daddy like stupid? The daddy is like God-fearing. He works good jobs, but he's just unrightfully angry and making the stupidest moves. I don't get it. Baby, Nicole is walking home. Nicole's the little sister for the Flannery boys. She walking home, baby. Nicole ain't trying to be no child of God. That's what that boy said. He was like, my daddy said when you find a good woman or a child of good God, a woman of God, that you do good by her. You do good. And I was like, child, this heifer's a hooch, a young hooch, I feel like. Just the way that her mouth is with her brothers and the way she talks and stuff. She way advanced more than this little boy right here, right? She over there like beckoning the kiss. Okay, yeah, okay, that's cute. That's me. I'm your girlfriend, right? Okay, well, so we girlfriend, boyfriend. It's time for you to kiss me. Come on over here and kiss me. You didn't kiss me. Okay, let's do it one more time. I was just like, oh Lord, get this little girl out of here talking about a child of God. Okay. She tired of that security detail on her. She tired of them following her. She wants to be fast. Okay, her mama and her daddy is not around. This is the perfect time for her to be fast and get a piece of ass because the little boy is just, his nose is wide open. Okay. Cutest little thing. The little boy is so cute. Terry walk in like, what the hell you doing? They probably was in mid kiss. He was like, look, I like you, little boy, but get the hell on out of here. He leave and stuff like that. She was like, I'm sick of this mess. What's going on? When is this gonna be over? What did you do to get us in all this mess and stuff like that? He's like, listen, it's gonna be over soon. Chill out, stay with it. We just gotta get, you gotta stay safe. The girl told him she was sick of it though, right? And then I'll talk about it in a minute. So that happened. Now, again, because I done jumped around a little bit. What was Slick supposed to do about Monique not wanting him? I didn't get that. So now they over at Kato's house because B Meek want to go see how Kato living. And B Meek find a note talking about you been ducking me, hit me up. He thinks it's another nigga. You know what I'm saying? But he watching this happen. He walking around, he smelling the air, tasting it, trying to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And because he just feels some kind of way about that girl, right? He feels some kind of way about the girl, but he feels another kind of way, dang-a-lang-lang way about that girl too. Okay, so he's just a bag of mixed emotions. All right. So she told me she want to go to date to the Renaissance Center. I said, baby, I've been to the Renaissance Center before. I used to work for General Motors back in the day. Okay, and I was a paid intern. Okay, in the late '90s and early 2000s. Okay. And we used to go up there every year to a car show, auto show, and stuff like that, looking at all the cars and models that are due to be coming out and stuff like that, racing them, all kind of. I can show y'all a picture. I can find a picture one day and I'll show it to you. It ain't gonna be tomorrow, but you'll see when you see me in my GM shirt and stuff like that. You'll see what's popping. You see that big belly? I was pregnant too at one point working for them. And we were in the Renaissance Center. I remember I was way, way up on the 70th floor, 71st floor, something like that, and looking over into Canada. And I called my mom. I said, Mama, is this going to be my life? Because that is a nice ass hotel. At least it was in the early 2000s. And looking over into Windsor, Canada. Yeah. It was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yes. Come through, engineer. Okay. I was like, Mom, this is my life. Oh my gosh. I'm like in the penthouse. That's a very nice place. I see why she want to go over there. So anyway, honey, now remember that Tiny and Meech had got intertwined together at one point last episode, right? Ooh, this thing is itching. And so, and it was Tiny who told him to go meet Q in the record store to possibly gain a new connect, right? And Q turned him down. So Meech eventually meets up this episode back with Tiny. He's like, I'm pissed off. Like, yeah, you did good by getting everybody turned against Lamar and stuff like that. But swear straight up, I thought me and Q was gonna be getting some shit popping and stuff. And he and Tony was like, again, like, how is this my motherfucking problem? You niggas had bad shit in the street with your name. They had nothing to do with me. And Meech was like, look, Square Biz, baby, your little title over there with the 12th Street Boys ain't gonna be there for long unless you get me back in good graces. So Tiny lets him know that there's some kind of gambling game going on somewhere, and maybe he can go and kind of like network and rub elbows and stuff like that and get into make old boy like him. So he invites him to go, right? Baby, the parents jump on Terry, catch him coming in the door at the door. Okay? And talking about Negro, we know something going on. Something going on with you. Yeah, you niggas got us messed up to where we can't even hardly leave the house and all that stuff like that. Did you kill? No, we ain't killed nobody. How long you been selling since the beginning? I've been in. Y'all thought I wasn't the one, but I'm one of the ones. Okay. And he's all like, I feel that y'all worked hard and trying to provide for us, but it's different donuts than it's a Walmart donut is different than Krispy Kreme. Folgers is different than Starbucks. And again, I was like, I hope that the Bonafides that's watching sees that, again, these little boys are just some greedy little Negroes, you know what I'm saying, that didn't want to work honest work. That's what that was, okay? And then parents got his ass all the way together. It was like, listen, poverty is not a scapegoat for immorality, honey. All right. Then it was like, you can see that he disassociates himself from the junkies. Like, well, I mean, it's gonna always be somebody trying to get high. Like, why won't we get paid and benefit from them getting high anyway? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, this is what people who sell drugs tell themselves. I know people who was doing little stuff, as I was growing up, and I would be like, whoa, and that's what their conversation was. I'm not a junkie. I don't mess with these junkies. They always around. This is part of the commerce of life. I was like, wow, that's why I could never be no drug dealer, because I would always feel bad about selling drugs to my people or human beings and what happens when they get on drugs. But y'all, that's baby, that's the mindset that boy told them is exactly the mindset I guess you got to have to do it and do it well. So yeah, they got in that butt. She said, "Yo, you messing with your soul, baby. You talking about some glitz and some glamour, but it's your soul." I was like, "Okay." That mama ate him up. Okay. Now, so he get over there. Meech get over there to the gambling place, and he showed Q. He got hot. He got hard. He got hard. That's what they used to say back in the day. The boys. He got hard. He got hard. So now they gonna do business together. Okay. Now we got a business meeting with the 50 boys that ain't gonna be the 50 boys no more. And I'm just sitting there listening, like, okay, y'all need a new name, because remember at the beginning and throughout the episode they talking about graduating, and Meech keep talking about they on another platform. I was like, nigga, you just got your stash stole and back. Okay, you have a murderer on the scene looking for you and stuff like that. What you graduating to? How you elevating? You don't even have the time or the manpower to properly like disseminate your stuff. What is this graduate? So this is where the writing is lazy, right? And I'm listening to Meech talking about, man, I might have got mad earlier. No, I think Meech should, through that dumb dude and whoever said get them kindergartners to do their work and to safeguard that work like that, he should have put them out. Okay. But I just feel like the management just seems weak. The management, no, either brother just seems weak. It don't matter. They're both different, and both of them seem weak in the management part. So Big Mickey not satisfied. He goes to meet you like, how the hell I didn't know y'all had a record store? I'm tired of being treated like a little sidekick and stuff like that. I want to be an equal partner, 3x3. I mean, 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to understand, B Mickey, how you thought you was gonna be equal? I guess because he was there before even Terry had got here. I don't know. I think you should have set that up before you start doing work. Talking about you was using your gun to cross enemy territory and make business deals, not without no contract saying that I'm equal. Okay, no, okay. So Terry and Meech, they not seeing eye to eye on business. We see that here. They come up with the family right now. They don't have the Black Mafia family, Black family, or the family is their new name and stuff like that. And after the fact, Biz Mickey, B Mickey, he charged Kato up in the car because Kato arrived to the business meeting late. So he charged Kato up into the car and was like, hey, I found this note at your house and stuff like that. What's going on? And that girl quickly lied. You know what I'm saying? And then it seemed like he was going for it, but I don't know if he was going for it. Y'all let me know if you think he was going for it, because what I think he was doing is he was setting her up. You know what I'm saying? Talking about I feel like I'm the third wheel, even though he probably does feel like that a little bit. But I think he was trying to set her up to see what she was going to say, because it was kind of almost like Pat and his homeboy. Like, oh, I'm going to say something a little bit against our crew, and I'm going to see what you're talking about. She's like, yeah, you should leave them alone, and we could go at it by ourselves. And he had already asked her, like, you weren't even feeling me a couple of weeks ago. You weren't feeling nothing I was talking about. You weren't picking up nothing I was putting down. But now all of a sudden you changed your heart. And I'm like, Biz Marquis, B Mickey, go with your heart, baby. You know what I'm saying? Choose your heart, 3 stacks. Okay. Because that girl ain't no good. Okay. So now we're at the end and we see Nicole skipping down the street with her little boyfriend, her saved and sanctified boyfriend and stuff like that. And stinking it. And she talking, I'm tired of this man following up. I'm tired of this man following us. Let's just run off. Girl, when we see the detail that's on them, this Negro got the biggest stomach. He got the biggest stomach. How you gonna run? So they took off and ran trying to lose him. Turn around the corner, guess who waiting on him? Lamar. Lamar come out, but old girl Nicole realized quickly that he was the same dude that had charged up her brother in the mall, right? And was kind of scary and stuff like that. And he was trying to snatch her. She's like, oh no, hell no, hell no. But did you see how valiant and how noble that little boy was trying to defend her? You know what I'm saying? She damn sure did fucking around with her. And I'm trying to understand that y'all live in the hood, so to say, right? You don't know who your children going around with, Mr. Pastor Man, or whoever the daddy was and the mama was of this little boy. But you just couldn't walk anywhere. Girl, I just don't understand. You just couldn't walk anywhere. And with anybody. But baby, he was defending her, baby, and got shanked. And then Lamar gonna say, I'm sorry, little man. Da, da, da. My thing was like, why you was shanking the boy? Why you just didn't go run after the girl? While you was shanking the boy, why didn't you just run after the girl? Or if you was there to shank, why didn't you shank the little girl? Right there. Or you want to kidnap her and see what, and torture her. What was you going to do? That little boy, he came back down to shank him one more time and finish him off. I guess so he wouldn't stop her. I don't know. He bled out. Girl, did you see them women who came out there? Did you see them hairstyles and stuff? I said, oh, baby. And them coats and shit they had on? I said, oh, yes, love. 90s. Them some 90 girls. Woo. Okay. And they won't be used for sex in the 90s world. Okay, come on. So now he laying in the street dead. And we're going to see in the, just shoved him to the ground, kicked him in his head or something. Or, whatever. But you didn't have to shank that little boy. And now the police involved because it's a murder in the street. It's a little boy in the street. And you saw in that thing, they're going to tell Nicole in that preview for the next episode, lying to the police is a federal offense. Now, why do you think this man was coming after you? Who was this man? See, because once she put that in that face, you know what I'm saying? Once she say that, then she got to say why the man was fucking with them. And then it's going to go back to Detective Bryant, too. And we're going to see the white girl tell him, if you're dirty, baby, I'm going to wash you clean. But I said, come on. She said, I'm going to wash you clean. I'm going to wash it right on out of you, what she said. I'm going to wash it out of you. That's Black Mafia Family, Season 1, Episode 6. It is so good. I enjoy coming and talking to y'all about this. I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to do it on Sunday because it comes out for me Saturday night, and then I can watch it Sunday. And sometime during Sunday, I'm going to do it. And I appreciate y'all coming by. Thanks to everybody who's in the chat. I hope that you enjoyed this episode just like I did. I hope you enjoyed this review just like I did doing it. Yes, ma'am. And I hope you come back next week. Again, my motto is they may not buy in, but they will watch on. And I am in love with Black Mafia Family, and I will continue reviewing it until the end of the season. So anybody who's in the replay, please leave your comments below. Let me know any of your predictions. Any predictions, please let me know in the comment section below. Even if you're in here now, put a prediction so folks can see so we can talk. Because just like I came and gave you that prediction from the other blogger. Did I? Or did I talk about with other people? Oh, I talked about with other people. I don't think I talked about with y'all. No, I did come in and talk about it. I love doing predictions, okay? So maybe midweek we can do a little talk on predictions. That'll work for me. Please, if you have it within you in the inclination, please, in the time, please like, comment, and or share. And always, if you feel like you want to support the channel, please do so by subscribing or hitting that join button. If you are an iPhone user, you can go to my community page and I have my join link. With membership there are privileges. So I thank you very much for coming tonight. God bless you, and y'all have a great week ahead of you. All right, bye-bye.